In 2006, it became a failed project in 2008 because the National Credit Act came into being. I lost all my sales. I ended up spending $1 billion. I owed the bank some money on it. I can't remember, 200 or 300 million. Eventually, I settled it, and I ended up in the last couple of years with a debt-free project, but a liability. So what is a liability? Let's be honest. When you get out of varsity, or you go to varsity, what do you want to do? You're going to buy a car. It's guaranteed. I can tell you now, you're going to work a first job, a second job, a third job, but all you really want to do is buy a motor vehicle because you want to go out, have fun, experience life. Nice, but you're creating a liability. There's no income in that. The next thing you want to do is the propagation of the greatest lie in all time. Buy a house. Isn't it? What did your parents say? You want to buy a property. Buy a house. Well, you're buying a negative cash flow. This is how you start your life out. I buy a car, negative cash flow. I buy a house, negative cash flow. And if you're lucky enough to get the money from your parents, then or from your family member, then you've killed that capital that's embryotic towards your entrepreneurial goals, and you sunk into a house and a car. Now you tell me, isn't that the start-off point where you need to create a cash flow? You should start off by creating cash flow, because with this cash flow, you can now optimize the cash flow. You can ensure that that cash flow starts developing into real assets that you can acquire, that income generative and supported by cash flow. Instead, house, car, etc., lifestyle, before you know it, you're working, and that's your only income. And all the other money you've now taken and you've drowned into a liability because all of it costs you money, maintenance and so on. So my advice is, don't be in a rush to do all of those things, guys. The youth, don't be in a rush to buy a house. Don't be in a rush to buy the car. Be in a big rush to come up with a fantastic idea that you believe in, and take all the money you would have put in all of these redundant assets for your youth and plow it into an asset that can give you a medium, short and long-term cash flow.